Hey family, welcome to Revolutionary Rika Speaks, February 2021. We on location, Lake Merrit. That's the government name of this place, is Lake Merrit. But in all actuality, the reason why I decided to be on location this month is because I thought about what Black history really meant. And I thought about our origins and where we came from. And I thought about when things were good for us, there was balance, right? There was balance. Humanity and nature, we had balance. We off kilter, y'all. That's why the world like it is. So when that happens, I gotta come get centered. You see how that water, see how them waves is moving? Those waves bring clarity. They help to clear your mind. So Revolutionary Rika is speaking about clarity today for Black History Month. And I also want to share three people I wanted to highlight and celebrate. Three people that you need to go meet. When you get off of this, when you finish watching this video, Revolutionary Rika Speaks. Today I'm more like ranting, but I want you to go meet three people. The first person is probably the one who I just adore and love, Mahalia Jackson. She was a pioneer. They hailed her as the world's greatest gospel singer. I've claimed her as one of my grandmothers and just have admired her since I've been a girl. And so she not only was a just superstar gospel singer, she also was a great cook. An excellent cook from what I've researched, and also a beautician. So she did hair. She originally was born in New Orleans and then moved to Chicago later on. I know she was good friends with Louis Armstrong and that whole bunch, and then also ran with Aretha Franklin's daddy, C.L. Franklin. They all used to, when they would come in town, everybody would gather at the different preachers' houses and cook and eat and sing and talk and chat and get together and converse and actually plan civil rights, right? So that's one person, my top person. I had to go with a woman, of course. Second person I want y'all to go meet is Moses Wright, Dick Gregory's, Lord, forgive me, Emmett Till's great uncle. Mose Wright, he's probably one of my favorite in history because when they killed Emmett Till, he had to go to court, all white jury. And when they put him on the witness stand, he stood up in plain court. He was old then too, probably in the 60s maybe. And they used to call him deacon, they used to call him preacher, all that. He had all those nicknames. And he stood up in plain court and they asked him who killed Emmett or who did it. He said, he pointed out at J.W. Milam and Mr. Bryant that it was them in court. And people were shocked. So that night, right after that in court, he couldn't even sleep at his house. He packed up his car and had to sleep in front of the church that he used to minister at. And the next day, he went back to Chicago, never to return to his house. So this is just a lesser known fact about Emmett Till. And the cool thing is, my auntie Sharon Webster was celebrated today for Black History Month for Department of Human Services in San Francisco. She used to work for Child Protective Services, and she did a myriad of positions while she was there in her tenure. And so her and Roxy Hardiman were celebrated for their efforts today. And so Roxy Hardiman, check this out, is the cousin of Emmett Till. So obviously she's the cousin of Moses Wright. So like I said, go meet Mose, go meet Mahalia, because Mahalia was the first hype man. A lot of people don't know that. Look back at 1963 March on Washington. When she had sung 2 songs, but the second one she sung was "I've Been Beat and I've Been Scorned." Look that up. Listen to that. it'll put you in the way. It'll be a lull. So the lull was over the crowd. Martin starts out with the speech that they had prepared. And it ain't going nowhere. The crowd ain't getting into it because they down, because she had sung their song. So then she kind of recognized that. And so when you look at the recording, she say, tell him about the dream, Martin. Tell him about the dream. He went off the cuff. Me and Miss Davis, Sister Davis, Director Davis, Dr. Davis, from the San Francisco Human Rights Commission, and Nico and Anthony, a bunch of us used to do Beyond the Dream, a workshop. And it highlighted some of that. And so in our time, that was part of my talk, but we really, Mahalia don't get the credit she really deserved. They like to say she was a singer. Yes, she was. That was one of her talents. But she was a thinker, a critical thinker as well. She was part of those conversations. She was contributing just as much as anybody else. And so just we get put in these roles and these positions a lot of times, and those define us. But there's so much more layers to Mahalia Jackson. So like I said, go meet Mose Wright, go meet Mahalia. And lastly, now, a lot of y'all might know him, but I'm not sure if y'all know him in the context that I know him. So, he just passed away, I want to say about 3-4 years ago. Baba Dick Gregory. Y'all know that's my boy. Dick Gregory dropped straight knowledge, straight pearls. So Dick Gregory, let me tell you what Dick Greg did. Look at Lake Merrit, got somebody in the boat. Hold on, I'm finna tell you about Dick Gregory. They out there on the canoes, they running and jogging. Okay, back from the commercial. Baba Dick Gregory, you know, he ran for president in the late 60s. A lot of people don't know it. And, you know, they rigged the machines to go for the guy that they wanted to win. The problem is either somebody went in and intentionally rigged them back, or rigged them for Dick Gregory, or it was some kind of something happened, a malfunction. And halfway through the day, Dick Gregory was getting all the votes. And they like, what's going on? They had to go and stop the machines, because if they wouldn't have stopped it, he was going to win to be in the primary, I think it was going to be, or something like that. It's something like that. Y'all, right now my brain is going blank. But if you go look him up, he's going to tell you what happened. So here's the thing why I want to celebrate him today. This dude, he was known as a comedian. He was having fun. He was known for his health, wellness, and weight loss and different things. Dick Gregory, though, this dude was straight wisdom. And so people like to laugh at him because they, you know, he has a touch of dementia at the end, so he go back and forth between them two personalities. And he say, but they don't understand. See, the spirit, no, the spirit. And so when you got a certain spirit inside of you, those little, what do we call them, ticks, things that we do, the spirit is speaking to your spirit. You may not understand at the conscious level, but subconsciously, that spirit is picking up on that. And so that's just my take on that. My grandmother used to do something similar. She just died last year. So, you know, I had to, now personally, that's my Black history hero right there. My grandmother, Gloria Dean Best Souls, from Sicily Island, Louisiana. Sicily Island. When we used to hear that as a kid, boy, I imagined this place. But let me tell you, when I got there, it may not have had the same visuals, but the feeling and the richness, that spiritual richness that was there, was everything I had dreamed of and more. And so, shout out to my grandma. But like I said, go meet them. Go learn a bit more. You may already know them. You may not. If you got some tidbits about them that I didn't share, or that you may not think no one knows, share that in the comments. Like the video. Subscribe to the page. We're celebrating Black History all month. We're honoring all the mothers, the fathers, the people that kept the lit legacies going. So I shout out to my mom, my dad, my aunties and uncles, my cousins, my sisters, of course, my two sisters. I love my sisters. And to my extended family, my God family, my adopted families. I got people, y'all. Revolutionary. And a shout out, keep praying for my cousin Keisha Cole. She not doing well. She in the hospital, so just say a prayer for her. Don't ask what happened. Just pray for her. Ask the Lord to heal her body. And so, like I said, I appreciate y'all. It was more like revolutionary rants, Rika rants this month, but we just wanted to celebrate Black history and let everybody know we are history. We making it every day. Man, we experts on our own experience. And so it's up to us to write the story. It's up to us to tell the story. It's up to us to change the narrative. See y'all next month. Revolutionary Rika speaks.